We come together today to witness the marriage of Marisa and Johkez. We gather around them now in this beautiful place as we look on with love and hope as these two begin their new lives together as one.
Marisa is the most amazing person you'll ever meet. She's very giving. She's very sweet. She cares about everybody else and puts herself in last place always.
"14 years later, 14 years, traveled the world and still came back home. Man, that man has been around the world and still came back to you. You had to do something right."
She doesn't really need anybody, so I think that's one of the best parts of being here tonight is that she wants Johkez. She loves Johkez. They love each other, and neither of them need each other. I always say if you need somebody, that's probably not a good thing, but you want each other.
Marriage is a sacred institution in our culture. It's a tradition of partnership, of trust, of dependence on one another to navigate the sometimes stormy seas of life. People have always said that marriage requires things like work, commitment, and sacrifice. Certainly, all of these things are true. However, a truly healthy marriage always requires a solid foundation.
I've actually known Johkez longer than Marisa. Johkez and I have known each other since probably like middle school. Johkez was like the kind of guy to always get you in trouble, always talked, always joked, and you just knew that if you sat near him, it was going to get your ass in trouble.
I'm glad I get to be standing up here today with you because honestly, I wouldn't rather do this with anybody else. And as you said, we needed time to grow and mature, and I'm glad I could finally be the person who I wanted to be.
From homecomings in high school to flying to see you graduate in boot camp in Missouri, we've truly been through so much. Long distance in Korea and reconnecting in Germany. I truly believe we needed to experience life, and if we were meant to be, we would reconnect, and we did that.
The love we need comes from being committed to working through everything together and maintaining open communication even when most difficult. The love we need makes the work it takes to maintain it all the more worthwhile. On top of that foundation of love, whether it be the work, the sacrifice, and the commitment, we can build things like trust and intimacy and all of the beautiful things that make the bindings like this worthwhile.
Over the past 14 years, I've seen you grow into the person you are today, the person I always knew you were. You still remain funny most of the time, and witty. You're innovative and adventurous. We laugh till our bellies hurt, and I love that the most. Most of all, through our growing, we've learned to communicate with each other. We understand what we both need, and that is the most important thing to me.
We've had a lot of good memories together, and I'm looking forward to the rest of your lives together being your best friend.
To the Odoms, let's take a shot.
with the power vested in me by the Church of the Latter-day Dude and the state of Florida, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss my sister.